So today we're continuing with Matthew chapter 24 with verses 15 to 28, the perilous times. Therefore, when you see the abomination of desolation, which was spoken of through Daniel the prophet, standing in the holy place, let the reader understand. Then those who are in Judea must flee to the mountains. Whoever is on the housetop must not go down to get things out of his house. And whoever is in the field must not turn back to get his cloak. But woe to the women who are pregnant, and to those who are nursing babies in those times. Moreover, pray that when you flee, it will not be in the winter or on a Sabbath. For then there will be a great tribulation, such as has not occurred since the beginning of the world until now, nor ever will again. And if those days had not been cut short, no life would have been saved. But for the sake of the elect, those days will be cut short. Then if anyone says to you, Behold, here is the Christ, or he is over here, do not believe him. For false Christs and false prophets will arise, and will provide great signs and wonders, so as to mislead, if possible, even the elect. Behold, I have told you in advance. So if they say to you, Behold, he is in the wilderness, do not go out. Or behold, he is in the inner rooms, do not believe them. For just as lightning comes from the east and flashes as far as the west, so will the coming of the Son of Man be. Wherever the corpse is, there the vultures will gather. This section warns against the abomination of desolation, which was spoken through the prophet Daniel. So you're going to want to read in Daniel 9 and Daniel 11. I believe it's 9:7 and 11:31. You'll get a little more context on that. So feel free to pause the video and read that. So this is an event where the temple will be desecrated or violently disrespected. Idolatry is a common way that this happens. I want you to be wary of what the temple is that will be desecrated and where. But when this happens, flee to the mountains, those in Judea, because he's talking in that time to those people so that they get a grasp. And Jesus says, and also, he's talking to the people in that time, but it also reflects to the people in modern day. So I don't want to hear, oh, this is just for that time. Like, okay. And Jesus says, do not go back for even your coat. He warns the mothers that of that time will be a difficult time of tribulation. He also warns of false prophets and false Christs appearing that will provide great signs and wonders as to mislead even the elect if possible. Jesus states that you have been forewarned, so if you fall, it will be of your own doing. Jesus also says his coming will be for all to see, and when he returns, all will know the end is near. The abomination of isolation occurs. This will be a violent disrespect to the temple of God. Take that as what you will. I recommend you take this to the Spirit and test it and ask God to reveal to you the secrets of the kingdom of heaven. Because, there's a reason that Jesus says that he speaks to his people in parables because they will understand. You must seek the kingdom first, and all else shall be added unto you. But for you to understand God, you must continue to seek him. That includes me, I promise you. There's not a time when you can just sit there and be like, we're good. You have to keep going. Because there's so much more to know. That's one key term. Another thing is when that happens, you gotta go. You can't stick around because there's going to be a lot of tribulation and a lot of bad things happening. And however that comes about. And the third thing is he warns you. He tells you these are the signs. And then the last thing is that his return will be something for all to see. This will not be hidden. This will not be like, oh, is that it? We will know. And then when that happens, we know that the end is near. I hope you learned something today. We'll see you tomorrow.